out of how art works, but you can start to get the design aspects. So if you love My Dress Up Darling, check out this opening. The last trailer, or the latest trailer for Kaiju number 8. If you've been watching, I haven't. But if you've been watching, let me know what you think of Kaiju number 8. Listen, there's a lot of anime I haven't watched, and that's just because, well, your boy's been kind of busy creating content and really focused on the grind. So I stopped watching anime and playing most video games just for the grind. I know it sounds crazy, but Kaiju number 8, I have seen clips. It's a strong, good anime, good animation, good storytelling. And this trailer here just brings it together of what Kaiju number 8 is all about. It's about the character development, about teamwork. Yes, good ass effects, good fighting, good suits, beautiful ideas for cosplay, but also it's about character development and the struggles of characters. I really do think this trailer captures sadness and a little bit of hope and inspiration, and pushing Kaiju number 8 is that anime. If you watched it, let me know what you think of this trailer and more. If you know nothing about Red Sonja, she is a comic book character. Originally, she was like in the Conan Barbarian days, Red Sonja, and now she was part of Marvel Comics, so is Conan the Barbarian, and they've just blown the fuck up. She is the sexiest, strongest, baddest icon character right next to Wonder Woman. If you need fucking women, female characters, Red Sonja, Wonder Woman, and anybody else you can think of right there to lead the charge in a fucking head-to-head battle against whoever the fuck. I think Red Sonja and Wonder Woman taking on Darkseid. Like, these two characters are the best. This trailer is amazing, and I'll do like a watch the trailer another time, but for right now, a legend is being born, a hero is being born, and Red Sonja is coming. This trailer was okay, need a little more, fitting and a little more color grading, I think, but it looks good for the most part. But let me know what you know about Red Sonja in the comments below. Girls Band Cry, basically a youthful movie about a couple of girls starting a rock band and just having fun. And it is part of, I guess, the Girls Band Cry series. So Girls Band Cry Future will be coming out in November. This one comes out October 3rd. Like Kaiju number 8 comes out July 19th. This just looks weird, but the animation, I guess, is a fusion of that 3D animation on top and regular drawn animation at like, surface level. So it feels like it's drawn, but just 3D aspects on top. It looks interesting, but I'm not a fan of these type of trailers sometimes, but it's cute. And I love those stories about the rock band trying to get it up, because in reality, there's always the rock band, girl rock band, guy rock band, always trying to get music, build in reality and become better and bigger. And one day, strive to get the heights of like, the bands that have come before them. So I love stories like this because it's the underdog tale. But let me know what you think of Girls Band Cry. Fate Rewind. Basically, this is a anime about time police that go back in time and save people from their untimely demise. Now I know what you're thinking. Nigga, what? Isn't that bad to save people from their untimely... But it's a time that they know that these people shouldn't be dead, and a time that these people should be living. So this is interesting. So it's time police. I kind of like that aspect. And they use a time machine that's in their right eye. So this is going to be interesting to watch. Fate Rewind. So let me know if you've heard of the series, read the manga, and know about it. The Invisible Man and His Soon-to-Be Wife. This is basically about a woman who's blind, but also about an invisible detective who owns his own agency with his blind assistant. I'm not sure if this is his soon-to-be wife, but who knows? And the fact that she's blind is very interesting because he's fucking invisible and she can't see jack squat. So that in itself is very interesting. So maybe through her eyes, he's blind, but there's also people with like elf ears and shit. So I can just imagine that she can feel him, but she can't see him. So that's a beautiful story in itself. But this is a romance. So honestly, hope to enjoy this movie. The Invisible Man and His Soon-to-Be Wife. Oh, air date 2026. Basically next year. Fist of the North Star scheduled for 2026. So I know in 1990, I don't know what the fuck, 1994. Basically, Fist of the North Star is an old ass anime. People love it. A Fist of the North Star was created, and then we got JoJo. So now they're bringing it back and using weird animation for it. They just can't copy what used to be. But Fist of the North Star is that amazing old school anime. If you watch the original, enjoy it. If you're watching this newer version, I hope you take that in for what it is. But Fist of the North Star is a very interesting, powerful anime. But this animation just looks shite. But let me know what you think of it. Watch the trailer for yourself. I'm not going through this. So Fist of the North Star is that complex fighting amazing anime, and it's just about ass beating. Nothing too simple, nothing over dramatic. It's that anime. Black Torch. Honestly, this is being animated by 100 Studios, and it's basically about the 5-volume supernatural battle anime manga. So honestly, I'm okay with this. It looks good. We basically get a character description of the characters in their Japanese voices, and they have a cat, and it's black. So Black Torch seems to be personal. I thought it was Black Touch, but you know, who knows? It looks good. It looks interesting. It looks like something I would watch, and it has that aura. And all these characters look pretty cool. They have simple designs, and they seem simple. And I think simple outfit designs make things work for people. So this looks good. I keep saying Black Torch, but I think it's Black Touch. But it just looks like a good anime, and the characters are revealed. So let me know what you think of Black. No, it's Torch. The Record of Ragnarok. I've been waiting and waiting and waiting for this shit to finish. Because personally, the Record of Ragnarok has just been annoying to watch. It's a good anime-ish. The fight scenes are kind of like a lot of flashbacks, a lot of front talks. It's just it has a formula. They're not gonna change it. They don't give a fuck. But who keeps giving Netflix anime? Personally, I'm okay with Netflix having this anime because Netflix is doing a good job with the anime that they're using. They do good dubs. They enjoy themselves. They're having a personal vendetta on top of anime because they're pushing it. So the Record of Ragnarok right now, we're doing like kings fight and then so on and so forth. Humans versus gods. It looks good. I can't wait for season 3. But if you've watched it, read the manga, what do you think so far? What do you like about it? If you haven't seen it, are you gonna see it? Should you see it? Yes. Should you really take it in as just a mindless battle anime? Yes, because the story sometimes is just everywhere. But let me know what you think. And can the humans win against the gods? Now, if you have seen, and we've all seen it, Cyberpunk Edgerunners. I'm not a fan of Cyberpunk shit sometimes because I think it's just too much. But the way that the Japanese use it is better than the Americans. It's more lighter, brighter, and has a lot of feel. Edgerunners basically ran with everybody dying because they fucking died. And there was no happy ending to anyone except for one girl. And I don't know if she ever got pregnant or whatever, if bro changed his ball sack. But this seems to be Edgerunners Season 2 by Studio Trigger. This is the trailer. This is the teaser. And honestly, just like in the Cyberpunk world, no one really ever dies because obviously we get, you know, Cyberpunk games and stuff. So we're left with new storytellings and whoever this child is. So let me know what you think of Edgerunners returning with the season 2. Chainsaw Man arc movie, whatever whatever that's called right there. Chainsaw Man has been this ever-growing phenomenon with the anime community. It's about badassness, some sexiness, and a lot of crazy energy. But Chainsaw Man 100% is this anime where I do think our main character just doesn't live a life. He just hasn't lived. And I think when he starts exploring living and enjoying life, more can be put out there for his character. And I kind of enjoy those aspects. The fact that just giving him a life. But the dangerous parts about Chainsaw Man is the fights, the explosions, the darkness, that ever-leaking feeling of destruction and chaos ahead for what happens next for this character development, and crazy shit that happens. And Chainsaw Man, by animation standards, has been amazing. By character development, has been okay. And through the buildup of what's next, Chainsaw Man takes that and pushes it to another level. So if you're gonna watch this movie, let me know. If you watched the series, what do you love about it? If you read about it, let it be heard in the comments below. Also, release date comes out September 19th of this year. One Piece has entered baseball, a collaboration, which I think, what was it, the Dodgers or whatever the fuck. One Piece has collaborated with baseball this year, and it's been awesome. It's actually this month One Piece collaboration happened, and honestly, it's the best thing. They collaborated with the Lakers, collaborated with baseball. At this point, One Piece and anime collaborations have gotten to the point where I'm like, yo, that's fire. Because I would never think in my entire life growing up watching what is so niche and still feels niche today, regardless if it makes to the Lakers. Not every person knows about One Piece, and I think they shouldn't. Get the fuck out of my hobby. But I do think that it's gotten to this level to be promoted is the best thing ever. From baseball to basketball, One Piece has entered the sports realm, even soccer. So I love this collaboration. I love it. Shout out to One Piece. This is a new Southeast Asian inspired anime called Bâan, The Boundaries of Adulthood. Honestly, this looks pretty good and interesting. It's basically an anime that has two people go across and travel through two different worlds. Guy travels to a fantasy world, girl travels to the real world and enjoy and lives the life. I guess this is the fantasy part of the adulthood. And as they travel to each other's world and live these lives, they kind of study and experiment what's going on. So basically, one in the real world, one in the fantasy world. And the fantasy world is based on sea mythology. So anything that happened in the sea spirits and mythology and connection. So it's very interesting because he has to go to the portal that's on the water. She has to go to the portal that's in the forest. So land and sea connecting each other, and these portals are connected, which is interesting. So I like the storytelling there. And I want to know what the adulthood part is. So Bâan is looks pretty good. I kind of would watch this, but let me know what you think of this small trailer and go watch for yourself without my commentary. The branding for Fantastic Four has been on point. I don't know what Marvel is doing, how much money they're spending, but it's been crazy ass branding. I just got to admit that. Marvel has been branding the shit out of the Fantastic Four. Like, they've gotten so many things. Bro, do you know, I want all of the popcorn buckets. I want them all. But I can't get them. So it's just been a lot of branding behind Fantastic Four, which I can't wait for the couple of trailers out that's happening. I'm gonna do a quick trailer review and kind of break down to a little story because I know what's happening. I can see it. I can see it with my fucking eyes. It looks pretty good and fire. So I can't wait for the new Fantastic Four movie because it's just gonna be amazing. Ball. Thank you once again. Welcome to the channel. Check out all the trailers, all the awesome stuff. And I appreciate y'all. Let's get it. Let's get it go. It's been a good time. And look, if you liked everything that you've watched in this video so far, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, notified. So peace and enjoy everything nerdy. And don't get mad because the real world sucks. This is where it's at. Dubbed out. Peace.
Shit.
Been on drum. You little niggas gonna stop acting like my shit ain't the grill.
Where's the last
Some of you
one?
niggas get your front teeth for grills. And I ain't talking about the contract.
Ain't loving these fake hoes. Room smelling like 8 switches. Room service like 2K. NBA, I'm ballin', nigga. All them niggas fallin' like autumn, nigga. Talking shit, I saw them niggas. Now they daughter want a picture. Rough, ain't it? Fuck famous.
Yeah, man.
Niggas too real, got the most haters. Wrote a story so Stephen Curry. How it feel to be golden.